Hello, and welcome to my podcast. I'm Muskan Kanungo, and today we will be talking about the book Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. I will specifically focus on the theme of life in the story, and I will also talk about the question, what is the difference between being alive and living? So before we get started, I'll just give you a quick summary of Everything Everything. Maddie is the main character, and she is an intelligent, curious, and imaginative 18-year-old who is unable to leave the protection of the environment within her house because of an illness called SCID, also known as Severe Combined Immunodeficiency. The only people Maddie ever really interacts with are her mom and her nurse, Carla. Ali is the boy next door who has just moved in with his family. Gazing through windows and talking through IM conversations, Maddie and Ali form a deep bond that leads them to risk everything to be together, even if that means losing everything. This leads to the events in the rest of the story, which I won't give away just yet. After reading the book, one of the themes I saw was about life, and the difference between staying alive and living life. Life is a theme of the story because Maddie's life always consists of conversations about life. A lot of times, Carla, Maddie's nurse, gives Maddie advice about living life. Throughout this story, the reader constantly sees a battle between what it means to be alive and what it means to be living, and the reader also learns an important lesson about this concept. Throughout the story, the reader learns that being alive is a simple gift, while living life is a difficult yet rewarding experience. So, here are some supporting quotes which show how life is a theme of this story. The quote that stood out to me was when Maddie states, "But anything can happen at any time. Safety is not everything. There's more to life than being alive." This quote led me to think about the difference between being alive and living. So, what is the difference between being alive and living? Maddie experiences freedom for the first time when she goes to Hawaii with Ali, and she realizes, "I was happy before I met him, but I'm alive now, and those are not the same thing." Later, she asserts, "There's more to life than just being alive." In my opinion, being alive means that you can breathe. It's pretty much the easiest thing you can do as a human. It's no accomplishment to be alive. It's not a big deal to keep your body healthy and working because we all do it. The really accomplished people are the ones who have actually learned how to live. Living is what you do with the breaths that keep you alive. It is all about the moments you experience that make you who you are. Personally, I think that truly living is more difficult than simply being alive. We don't have to work hard to be alive, but we do have to work hard to truly live our lives to the fullest potential. So, as you can see, there's a big difference between being alive and living life, and Everything Everything has the theme of life. Overall, I enjoyed this book because it was a quick read, and it was a very well-written story full of many themes, although it was pretty cliche. Anyways, thanks for listening to me, and I hope you got something out of this podcast.